My name is Colleen, and this is my kitchen. I've struggled with my weight my entire life. After trying every diet in the book without any success, I came to the realization that diets don't work. I started my journey at a size 26W, weighing just over 300 pounds. In almost a year and a half, I've lost over 120 pounds, and I am a size 14. No W. What's my secret? Eating healthy and moving more. Now I'm here to show you how you can cook healthy food without compromising on taste and lose weight just like I have. Because if I can do it, you can too.
Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. Tonight we're going to go south of the border with some chicken soft tacos with a creamy salsa verde sauce and a really delicious avocado fruit salad that I have for you, which you might have heard me mention the other day in my blog, or on my Facebook page I should say. So let's get started. We want to get our chicken marinating for our tacos. This is a really easy weeknight meal. I'm going to show you how easy it is to whip this up in about 20 minutes. So first we're going to start with the marinade for the chicken. And for that we're going to use 1 lime. You want to roll it, get all the juices really flowing there so that you can get the most out of your lime. Then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So I want half a teaspoon of a ground cumin. That's going to give it a nice kind of smoky flavor. So I'm going to take a half a teaspoon of coarse sea salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of some red chili pepper flakes. It's going to give it a little bit of kick. Bring a little bit of a spice to the dish. And then last but not least, I have 2 cloves of garlic. You can mince these in if you don't have a garlic press. Not an issue. I like to press them in. It's just easier. You don't have to peel them and chop them. Plus, you get all those nice oils and juices from the garlic. They don't get left behind on your cutting board. Okay, so once you have those together, you just want to whisk that up. And then I have 4 chicken breast tenderloins here. So once you have that whisked up, I'm just going to pour it right over the top of that. And we're going to seal that up and put it in the fridge for just about 10 minutes. Doesn't need to take too long to marinate. While this is marinating, we're going to start on the dressing for our salad. For our salad tonight, we're going to be making an avocado fruit salad. It's got avocado, grapefruit, mango, red onion in there. And then we're going to toss it together with this great dressing that's very simple. Just 2 tablespoons of honey. And I like to heat this up first. We're going to heat it up and then cool it back down before we put it over the salad. But I like to heat it up first because it makes it a lot easier to blend the dressing together because the honey will thin out as it heats up. And then to that, we're going to add the juice of 1 lime. And the lime helps to cut the sweetness of the honey. It's also going to pair really well with our chicken soft tacos that we're serving it with. So you'll have a hint of the same flavor. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just put this on a medium-low. And I don't want to heat it up till it's boiling or anything like that, just until the honey is nice and thin and it combines really well. Then I'm going to remove it from the heat and let it cool down before we put it on our salad. While we're marinating our chicken and getting our dressing heated up here, we're going to go ahead and start on our fruit salad. And so first off, I have 1 grapefruit and we're going to segment it. If you've never segmented a grapefruit before, super easy. Let me show you how to do it. I'm just going to trim off the ends. And then I'm going to use my knife just to go around and cut that peel off. You want to make sure to get all this white part off because it's very bitter, and so you don't want that left on there. Once you have that peel cut away, I like to take a smaller knife because it's easier to do a little finer work with it, and we just run the knife right along the side of that membrane, and then along the other side, on the other side of the segment of the grapefruit, and just use the knife to gently wedge it out of there. If there's any seeds, as there is with this one, go ahead and pull them out, and then we just put the segments right in this little bowl here. Once I have that grapefruit segments in there, I'm going to go ahead and put in 1 mango. And so you've seen me do mangoes on here before, but again, what I like to do is score around the outside in a sort of a cross pattern, and then just peel that peel right back. This only works with ripe mangoes. If it doesn't peel this easy, then it's not ripe, and I'd wait to eat it for a few days. So what we want to do is slice down the cheeks of the mango along that flatter side of the seed, just like that. And I like to just run my knife around the outside edges of the seed. Mango is so good for you. It's really a great superfood, full of vitamin C, which is very, very helpful in the cold and flu season that we're in right now. So I like to get every little piece of it off of here that I possibly can. That's going to be about it. So once you have that, then we're just going to dice it up and add it right to that bowl with that grapefruit. Next up, I have an avocado. And so what we want to do is we're going to want to chop that. So I just cut it right around the seed there, pull it apart. It's nice and ripe. And then what I like to do is cut it in half again, and then I like to cut it into slices right within that peel. Just makes it a little easier to handle when I get that peel off. Oops, and I've got one slice that wants to fall apart there. And then just take each slice individually, otherwise they like to cling together. Slice it right into your salad. Okay, last but not least for our salad is a red onion. And what I'm going to do with this is I really only need about 1/4 of the onion because a little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to slice it very, very thinly. And I just want to break that up into my salad. Okay, so let's set this aside. Our dressing is off of the burner. It's cooling down right now. We're going to set this aside and start on our tacos. For our tacos, I want to start warming up our tortillas. And you've seen me use these, I think, one time before, maybe last summer. But I'm going to be using them again, and I will reintroduce you. So I'm not a huge fan of corn tortillas. I use them sometimes, particularly in enchiladas. But for tacos, burritos, quesadillas, I really love flour tortillas. And unfortunately, flour tortillas are so full of fat and calories. It's really amazing. So I found these, and they actually taste really good, in addition to being very, very calorie and nutritionally smart. So they're from La Tortilla Factory. They're called Smart and Delicious High Fiber, Low Carb Tortillas. And you can get them in a smaller soft taco size or a larger burrito size. The smaller soft taco size is 50 calories per tortilla, so that's not too bad. A corn tortilla of this same size is usually between 40 and 60 calories. So same difference, and they actually taste really good. Plus, each one of these tortillas has 7 grams of fiber in it, so nutritionally it's a very, very smart choice. To warm these up, I like to just throw them in some aluminum foil, wrap them up so that they stay nice and soft. And we're going to throw them in the oven here. I have my oven preheated to 425 125. We're going to throw them in there and heat those up. So I'm using an indoor grill pan, which is a cast iron pan. It has these great deep ridges in it. So it's a way to let all the fat drain off of the meat as you're grilling it. Leaves you some nice grilled marks, and it's like grilling without having to go outside. Then I have my lid here that I'm going to set right on the top. I'm going to let them cook about 2 minutes on each side. While that's cooking, let's chop up our sides here. First I have 1 Roma tomato. Easiest way to dice a tomato is to have it and then cut it cut side down. It makes it much easier to cut than having it wobbling around on the uncut side. For a creamy salsa verde sauce, I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of a light sour cream, reduced fat sour cream. I don't like to use the fat-free stuff. It doesn't have as much flavor, has more chemical additives to it to try to stimulate the fat. And the calorie difference is really negligible. It's something like 10 calories per serving difference. So I figure, you know, for 10 more calories, I get a lot more flavor. Then I have a green salsa. You can use any kind of green salsa. This happens to be a tomatillo one that my mom made over the summer with some tomatillos from her garden. Regardless of which salsa you're using, you want to use 2 tablespoons. Add that right to the sour cream. And then just mix that up. I also have here about 1/2 cup of chopped lettuce. And then I have some cilantro that I'm just going to chop up here. You need, about a tablespoon chopped. Not that much. If you don't like cilantro, leave it off. I like it. It just adds a little bit of Mexican authenticity to the dish. Our chicken is done, so we're just going to turn that off. And I have this dressing that is cooled, the honey and lime dressing for our salad. So we're going to go ahead and drizzle that over. Now the avocado is so soft, you want to be very gentle in tossing the salad. I just love all of these colors together. Look how pretty that is. Serving size is 2 tacos per person. Now this salad is pretty big for 2 people, so that one's going to serve probably 3 to 4 people. Okay, so we take 1 chicken tenderloin, pop it right there in the middle of the tortilla. Then I have 1/2 cup of a Mexican blend of reduced fat cheese, and so I want to use a 1/4 cup per person, so that's about 1/8 of a cup on each tortilla here, or each taco. Let's add some lettuce. Some tomato. And then we're going to drizzle that over with a little bit of our creamy salsa verde sauce. And that's it for the tacos. And then we just want to serve up our salad. There we go. And dinner is served. So I'm going to go sit down and enjoy my dinner. I hope that you give this a try and let me know what you think. I will see you next time in my kitchen.